Hello and welcome to Jubilee Road for another model locomotive review. Today we are looking at the all-new Heljan double gauge Great Western Railway 47XX Night Owl. So yeah, welcome back to the layout, guys, for another model review. I wasn't actually going to buy one of these. It's kind of a bit of an impulse buy on myself, but as soon as I saw it in a glass cabinet I had to have it. So let's get stuck into it today. Here's the end of the box. GWR 4707. So yeah, it's a really nice model, guys, so I'm really looking forward to reviewing this. Nice packaging from Heljan, normally is. Just get rid of the outer sleeve, and the model then, as usual, is in the sort of standard ice cube packaging. If we can get the thing out, that would help. Eventually comes out. So if we just pop the model there, we do have an info sheet. So let's take a look at that. So on this we have a brief history of the locomotives, which I believe only 9 of them ever existed. So this is quite a rare loco. None survived, but they are building one from scratch at Didcot, I believe. It says about additional parts fit in the decoder, which is a 21-pin decoder if you want to go to that. And then we have a diagram, which I don't really like this style. This is a bit of a mismatch of rubbish, pretty much. It's not rubbish, but you know what I mean. And then we got the outline of the locomotive just here and the full name. So yeah, very small information sheet, but it does what you need it to. So then, let's carry on unboxing the model itself. So we just slide this piece off and we'll put that to one side. So we've got 2 parts bags with this model. We have brake rigging. You can just see there 2 sets, one for the tender and one for the locomotive. Very nice. And then we have another detail pack, which we've got couplings. We got, believe this is the footplate to go in between the tender and the loco. I believe we got spare whistles, we got vac pipes. So yeah, quite extensive, nice detailing pack there. So let's get on to the locomotive itself. Lift this tab up. Oh, this is slightly different. It's got, okay. Yeah, slightly different kind of box. You've got to pull those apart first, and then we lift it up. Get rid of this see-through plastic stuff, and then extremely careful, guys, in removing this model from the box. I will tell you why soon. Oh my gosh, the weight, guys, of this model is incredible. So then let's get it on the track and let's take a look at it a bit more closer. So let's have a look at the details of the model. We're going to start here at the front, and we do have sprung buffers. Feel quite nice. A little on the flimsy side, but they do feel quite nice, that one. So yeah, also then if you go towards the middle, we do have the vac pipe is pre-fitted, and also the realistic coupling is also pre-fitted, which is nice. So we move up then onto the running plate. We have lamp irons. We have the, I believe there's strengthening beams coming down from underneath the smoke box there. Plenty of rivets on the buffer beam also, with the number, which is 4707. We got a separately fitted smoke box dart. We got another lamp iron there towards the top of the locomotive, and we also have a nice curved handrail running around the top of the smoke box. Next up, we're going to have a look at the details across the side of the locomotive. So there we got the piston chest right at the front with the pre-fitted pipework underneath the cylinders there. The wheels really do look nice on you, especially the driving wheels. I'm not sure quite how they've done that, but they are really nice and probably the best modelled driving wheels on a steam locomotive that I think I've seen. Then we got more pipework just above the driving wheels. We've also got separately fitted handrails going across most of the model. Just move the model this way slightly so we can get some better views. We have more pipework there just in front of the cab itself. Really nicely done. Nicely bit of separately fitted parts. We got the plate again, which is an etched piece, which I believe. And also we got handrails and a lot of rivets, so you can see round the cab area. And we also got the steps going up into the cab itself. So if we move a bit further along, we get to the tender itself. Done absolutely fantastically well. Loads of rivets on there. I think it'll take you a while to count all them. The GW with the logo in the middle applied perfectly. Really nicely done there, Heljan, and some nice under frame details as well. So there we go, we have the rear of the locomotive now. Lots of detail to have a look at. If we start at the bottom then, again we got sprung buffers. We got the detailed parts already fitted, so we got the vac pipe. We've also got another pipe there, I'm not 100% sure what that is used for. And also we got the realistic coupling as well. We go further up, we've got the steps to access the top of the tender. There is a, I don't know if it's a builder's plate or something just in the middle there, not quite legible. A bit further up we got another lamp iron, and also we got separately fitted handrails at the top of the locomotive. So we'll just quick look at the top of the model now. We got the chimney there. Moving along with the safety valves, looking very nice there, done well. And we got the whistles just in front there. Really nicely modelled again. We come across then to the tender. I believe they're toolboxes, just there, you can see them there. The co-load, yeah, it's not the best I've ever seen, but I can live with that, and that's obviously where the water is put into the tender. And there we go, guys, there's the quick shot of the cab interior. Very well painted and detailed, will look nice with the crew on board, and obviously you can extend that footplate with one of the parts from the parts bag. So yeah, really nicely detailed cab interior. Right, now we're going to see how the model performs straight out of the box. Now, as I previously mentioned, this model weighs a lot. It's probably the heaviest model that I have, and probably one of the heaviest steam locomotives that we've ever had, UK ones that is. So let's see what the running quality is like straight from the box. As usual, guys, let's go to the footbridge. Oh well, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the running quality there. Virtually no motor noise I can pick up. It runs really quite nicely. No hesitation, no messing about. Very, very smooth running model. So yeah, really impressive. Stopped it right in the wrong place there then, sorry guys, there you go, that's a bit better for you. So yeah, straight out of the box, it seems to run really, really well. So then the next part is, send it round the layout as we usually do, and see how it copes with the layout here, the point work and the curves. Because being a larger loco, curves might be a problem, but according to the manual, it's fine to radius 2 curves, which is really quite impressive considering the length of this model. So let's send it round the layout and see how it gets on. So take it away, Night Owl. And there we go, guys. You saw the couple of shots of it running around the layout. Seems to have virtually no running problems, although it does seem to draw a lot of power, guys, so you probably might need a beefier controller to run these well. Now, so the conclusion then. Now, there's one thing I haven't mentioned about this model, is the build quality. It's pretty shocking, guys, the build quality. It's really not good at all. Everything seems to be extremely flimsy. If you press down and see it moving there as I slightly press it, nothing feels very secure on the model, and it feels like it's going to fall off, which is a shame because the look of the model is fantastic. As you can see, it's really well detailed, and the weight, as I said earlier in the video, is really quite special, guys. It weighs an absolute ton. Even the tender does. Probably weighs more than most locomotives that we already have. So then we gotta rate the model. Now, it's good. It's probably the toughest model I've ever had to rate in these series of reviews, guys. It really is difficult because it's such a beautiful looking model. The running quality is fantastic, the weight is good, the detail is really nice, and it's just a great model all round. But for some reason, Heljan have made it as flimsy as they possibly could. I think it's got to be quite fair, so I'm going to give it... it's really difficult, guys. I would say 7.5 out of 10. I think it's fair. If it was a bit better built, I think it'd be a good 9, maybe even a 10, this model. But that in mind, I would recommend going out and buying one of these because they look great on a layout, and pulling a heavy freight train around anyone's layout, it's going to look fantastic. But be so careful, guys, when moving this model around. It really is quite a fragile bit of kit. But again, it's a great model, so yeah, I'd still recommend you go out and buy one. The price of the models is quite high. They're 175 quid, which is a lot of money. You are getting a nice model. But there you go. That's it for today's review. Let me know what you think. Those of you who have got one, let me know if you like it or not. I do. I'm really impressed with it, and I will be using it quite a lot. So I will do a month. I'll do an update on the model and see how it's going and if anything's fallen off. So I will do that for you guys. So yeah, let me know in the comment sections. Hope you like the model. And if you don't have time to leave a comment, just put on the like button. That's just as good for me. So guys, thank you very much for watching the review on this Heljan Night Owl. And I'll be back very soon here at Jubilee Road or on location. Bye everyone.